First, I'm going to walk you through it, then we're going to finish the Gadaffi speech. These Masons want you to believe that their knowledge doesn't really come from Egypt, that the pyramids have nothing to do with the origin of their knowledge, and that it was white Babylonians who gave them the knowledge and the societies. Which is all bullshit. It was blacks, it comes from Egypt, and this picture proves it. So they employ these guys, your typical sellout Uncle Tom terrorists, to take their side and to destabilize regions so they can bring in their New World Order and be the phony pharaoh of it. Yes, I am talking about the guys who control these guys. Yes, I am talking about these guys and the guys who control them. Yes, they want you to believe that these tablets, which are dated around 5000 BCE, predate the Meter Neter, which is not true. Because the Nubians were in Egypt 100,000 years before any of these people, and they had kingdoms. They were there before 7000 BC when you start the timeline, BBC. I'm talking to you. Which contradicts even the basic science, which tells us that mankind started in Africa and migrated out in different waves and in different time periods for sometimes what you might consider different reasons. Now, we go on to these people is where the knowledge comes from. That's why the 25th dynasty restored Egypt and truth and ruled Egypt when all the other races were creating chaos in it. That's why that the Libyans who migrated to the Delta region of Egypt were the ones that even the most basic Eurocentric and Euro-Egyptologist teachers and professors and self-proclaimed scholars will be quick to admit that the Libyans brought Set and the worship of Set. But I say they championed it because it appealed to their devilish nature. But we go on. The knowledge came from heaven to the black pharaohs, and through them it was passed on. And their spirit attached itself on to the spirit that created the knowledge. Where are we talking about? I know you can't see this very well, so I'll read you some of the key ones. Thebes is around here. Abydos, same area. We go up, we get Amarna. We go up. Besides Hermopolis, we go to Memphis and Saqqara. This is where Cairo is, which is key to the Egyptian revolution and the Arab revolt of modern day. We go on to Alexandria. Remember, there was a library of Alexandria that the invaders burned to hide the knowledge after they had gathered it all up. Just like they had book burnings in Europe in the Dark Ages. You think I'm playing with you. May I remind you that Christians also persecuted pagans for not agreeing with them about God. So where do you think those who stood up in the secret societies who disagreed with them ended up? Mental institutions and in the Red fucking Sea. Maybe that's how it got its name. And we go on. What do you see? The mysteries being given by Heru, when the source of the knowledge takes place by the Nile in North Africa on down to East Africa, the White Nile and the Blue Nile. Let me go on. And those people who use triangles, yes, they use triangles, fools, and pyramids, and G for not only God, but geometry. Of course they see the connection between Asa, Aset, and Heru, Osiris, Isis, and Horus. We continue. What do we have here? Could it be King Solomon's temple from the Bible in Egyptian style? We go on. What do we have here in Libya? The same thing that happened in Egypt and Sudan. First you steal their history. And if they dare complain, you steal the people as well. We continue. Oh, you want to cover up the camera. You want to cover up what you Arabs and you Eurocentric scum have been colluding to do for centuries.